Hello, everybody. Warm back again. And it looks like we are here for something different. Um, we've spent a lot of time walking around, investigating things, and I think we might be doing our Somnium thing. We're the term that boss used was syncing. We're gonna sync with her, with Mizuki, and I suppose that means we're gonna do another Somnium. Although I'm not too sure. Syncing might be another thing entirely. So in which case we're gonna be doing something new. So let's check out this here command center. See what we have over here.
Searching. Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
That's rock.
Why was that comment triggered by Locker? Okay. Some strange strings of characters and figures swirl across the monitor. Nothing on the monitor.
Interesting. This kind of furniture is often used for pile drivers in professional wrestling.
Wow, that's some obscure... Or are you just talking about tables in general?
Now where on earth did you learn that?
Well, you've heard her before, Date. She said she knows the entire internet. So I would assume there. Uh-huh. Well... Learned a bit about pewter, I guess.
Date, it's the girl from that horror movie, coming out of the well.
Ah,
What the hell are you talking about?
the ring. Yeah, I mentioned this last time, but it feels a bit odd that, like, all these things to examine, it's either, like, it feels like I either get the plainest description ever. Sometimes it's just a single word, I think, like bench or something. Or I get like a non sequitur from Date or Aiba that doesn't seem to make sense to me. Or I get a reference to something that I either know or don't know. So I'm not sure me examining everything is all that helpful, really. At least it doesn't feel like it. But I'm going to keep doing it because I get paranoid about missing things. Just a chair. Hey, Pewter. His real name is Amanoma. Amanoma. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. But he goes by Pewter here. 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Aiba. He's her caretaker, in a way. What's the progress?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene.
Oh, so we're kind of out of leads, I guess.
Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
I guess. Is that dangerous, though?
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that.
That's true.
You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her.
This is some pretty intense technology. One
You're
would,
the only one who can.
well, thank you for saying that. But, So, he said Pewter invented this. So, are we the only ones with access to this technology? This is like bleeding edge, new technology we're dealing with. I would worry about technology like this. Being able to jump into people's subconscious and, whatever that means. Obviously, they're highlighting the good possibilities, like being able to deal with trauma and things of that nature. It's funny that, well, that's potentially a spoiler, so I'm not going to mention it. But I would worry about, man, I feel like you'd have to be so careful. Because you could, like you're saying, we could perhaps undo trauma. I feel like it could be just as easy to cause trauma if you're jumping into other people's minds. It just makes you kind of feel uncomfortable, I guess. Did you get Renju's permission for this, or are we just going for it?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
Oh, so we're just doing it.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
It's interesting. We haven't been able to talk. Like she said, we haven't got any leads left, but we haven't even talked to Renju yet.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
I hope he doesn't turn up dead.
Why would he?
I don't know.
How's Mizuki doing?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
What's an EEG? Are you sure this is okay?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that.
You can?
You have nothing to worry about.
That's quite the guarantee, sir. About Aiba.
Hey, Pewter. About Aiba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Huh. So you were listening, huh?
I didn't get an answer, Pewter. Can we look? Yeah. There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sync machine. I don't know which dialogue advances the scene. Why'd you give me the option then?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
All ready to begin. Let's sync. Let's
Agent Dante,
check
Mizuki is
in.
reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance.
Is that because of the machine or because we're here?
She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
I feel like that's a fair reaction to have, Pewter.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
Okay, sync chair. Subject of the syncing. I don't know Mizuki. Date does though. Let's see. I'm paranoid about missing things, but I'm also paranoid about, I don't know if there are decisions in this game, and I don't know I don't know if there are decisions. I don't know what they look like, so I'm worried about. Let's give it to her straight. So here's what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
Oh. Okay. About Abyss.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research.
No voice for this line. That is our purpose.
There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything, people that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds.
Man, just the... I feel like this kind of technology is crossing a few ethical boundaries that I am quite somewhat uncomfortable crossing.
Our job is to find it. I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Really? I guess you really trust Pewter, huh?
There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened. Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves.
You sync by syncing and synchronizing, yes.
People like me are called sinkers.
Sinkers. Not the most inspiring name.
Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call Somnium.
Sinkers plural. Are there more than one of us? I thought this was kind of a one-of-a-kind operation, but are there more of you?
It's Latin for dream. There are 6
see.
sinkers at Abyss.
So my question is immediately answered.
I'm one of them.
Who are the other 5?
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over,
We're gonna go get ice cream or something, I don't know.
what should I say?
You know her better than I do, Date. Shouldn't my... She likes unagi and stew and ramen. Unagi, stew, and ramen. So, not sushi, right? I guess it doesn't matter. She likes all 3 of those. What's Cleone? Cleone? Emotionally attacked Dante. Okay. Let's get some, let's go get some of that stew you like.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up, but it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story, or...
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying.
Yes, I got it.
EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Okay, so I guess that's what a decision will look like. We had like a question mark and a question pop up. So, and I'm thinking, was that meant to be like a softball question? Because when I looked at the character thing, 3 of the things she liked were 3 of the answers, and one of them was not. So I'm thinking they're giving me a softball question where only one of them was wrong. I think. Of course, I'd have to go back and see what would have happened if I chose the other one. So, or maybe it was inconsequential.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing.
Yes, Pewter.
I added a new feature to the sync system.
You're just telling me now.
New feature.
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
You're not even telling me now. I feel like this. I get the sense this is a sensitive operation, and you should probably let me know ahead of time what you're talking about.
Sure, got it.
I feel like when messing with people's subconscious, you shouldn't leave things to chance.
Date, you ready?
As it'll ever be.
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium
Okay,
world.
this was something else I
Any
was worried
longer,
about.
And your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know.
That's frightening.
I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
Okay.
We're counting on you.
Well then, let's begin.
Absorbed by the... What does that even mean? Alright, we're gonna speed run this. We'll finish this in a minute. Just you wait. Okay. We'll probably be at the merry-go-round, right? Of course, how does time work? Like, cause sometimes if you're like in dream world, time doesn't necessarily translate 1-to-1. So I guess it'll just be 6 minutes. But
What was that?
Nothing.
oh, was that a Terminator reference or something?
I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin
Yes.
from the future.
It's just this game likes to reference Western things, Eastern things, just bam, bam, bam. I guess they want someone somewhere to be able to get a reference at some point.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park?
Oh my goodness. Is that a bird cage?
Lightning in a bird cage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
Huh.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and
Lightning
get to
in the
Mizuki.
cage. Okay.
Move fast, or time is going to run
Oh
out.
man, I'm nervous.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around.
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still.
Oh, I see.
Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
I know of it, but I'm certainly no expert or anything. Layman. I have a layman's understanding.
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
Yes. I saw the what's that movie? The one with Oh, Interstellar. Was that it? Interstellar? I saw that movie when it was in theaters. I know time dilation.
This is similar to that.
Is it Interstellar? I think it is.
The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
I like it when I ask questions and then the game immediately answers them.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
Activate. Well, I feel less nervous now, thankfully. Mental lock 1 is the lightning. Mental lock 2 is the cage. Mental lock 3 is the column. And I know there's supposed to be secrets, right?
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
It's ominous.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
We're dealing with some weird dream logic here.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
Explain what happens when we're playing in action. Whoo boy. Oh my gosh. It's still counting down. Okay. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I am scared. Paranoid. Shoko's photo.
An ice pick stabbed into...
Pull it out.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
I'm guessing that because I'm assuming she did something similar. Oh my goodness.
It keeps going. What
Wait,
is this?
wait, can we keep it going till it's really high and then the lightning goes to it?
Something happened over there.
Yeah.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
How about that?
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it. Date, we got a timey.
I beg your pardon?
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon.
What?
You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Slow down or speed up? Why would I want to speed up time?
Is this another function computer added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
How do I? Timies are items that affect time. You will sometimes obtain when you perform an action. Timies only affect the time taken to perform an action. You are able to hold 3 timies. Picking up a timie when you already hold 3 will replace one. Timies are expanded for one use, but use them as often as you can. Interesting.
The panda is in awful shape. The panda is...
Let's put it back together.
Leave it to me. I am quite skilled at this.
And I used a timie.
Or at least I thought I was.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Wait, what?
The panda is in... Leave it to me.
Oh.
I am quite skilled.
I didn't mean to... Did I just use another...
Or at least...
You're overconfident.
Son of a gun.
Agent Date,
The
you've got
panda
5
is in
minutes.
awe.
Kick it. What was
Did
that?
the merry-go-round move as well?
Is there a connection there?
Doing a quick run around to see if I could find any secrets. Secrets, secrets, secrets. The panda affects the bird cage.
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Shout.
Stop it! Stop it already!
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Can I do anything else with the panda?
The panda is in...
No. Leave the panda. Control room.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
Oh, wow. Oh, I see. 3 slots. 1/4. That's pretty good. I should save that for something more important. Let's just open it.
What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
Okay. What is this? What have I done?
Didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
One with balloons, one with...
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
Oh my goodness. Tackle it. Obviously.
All right. How's this? It's heavy.
Okay, didn't work.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces.
Oh my goodness, 55 seconds?
All right.
Oh.
It is heavier than it looks.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking a mental lock. But you're only 3 retries. Going back to 1 lock costs 1. Going back 2 costs 2. Going back 3 costs 3. You regain retries by selecting restart from the menu, or by failing the sync is like your best option. Okay, I'm not sure I understand.
There are torn pieces of paper.
Put it together.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this. Done.
Okay.
But
So this merry-go-round had significance to them specifically. Man, it seems more and more like whoever did this like was getting back at this family specifically for something. What could it be?
You were able to get out?
So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day, I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo. For whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the birdcage...
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
All right, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
We got a map. Interesting. Got a parasol. Gate. What in the world does the gate do?
The entrance gate.
Oh wow.
We'll need more than a little force till this gate is as solid as my virtue.
I don't know how solid your virtue is.
I don't know why I did that.
You have
The
3
entrance
minutes,
gate.
Dante.
Leave it to me. The gate hurts more than I do.
Doubt it.
Okay, so there are useless things that do not help at all.
The parasol is spinning.
Ride on top? I'm curious. I'm curious what this means.
Seeing something spinning like this makes me want to go for a run.
You have the instincts of a hamster.
Okay. Just a waste. Good to know.
The parasol is...
Let's stop it.
like this.
I didn't think it would be that easy.
Oh, she's there.
Let's go. We have to save Mizuki.
Affirmative.
If you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can actually exceed the 360-second time limit. Even if it seems like you don't have a lot of time, don't give... More than 1 second when you clear, you get a prize. What? I don't understand.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
What's the microphone do?
A mic.
Let's obviously threaten it.
Listen up, miscreant. I know you're hiding in there. Throw down your weapon and come out with your hands up.
Nothing happened.
Your parents would be very disappointed in you. You can fix this. You have so much to live for. You can't give up hope now.
You're having fun, aren't you?
A merry-go-round horse.
Obviously, we should ride it. Having fun.
Is it fun?
Does it look fun?
You look cute like that.
Oh, I see. A merry-go. Excuse me, but do you happen to know the culprit? I see.
Did you learn something?
I did. Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Well?
This horse cannot speak English.
Good to know.
A merry-go.
Sure, why not?
You punched it?
Nothing is happening.
Poor horse.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
Okay. It looks like I'm not able to find any secrets. Sorry, game.
It's Mizuki!
Oh my goodness. Make her laugh?
I will imitate you, Date. Aw, little mini light bulb needs a change. Oh, good boy. Mini. Okay, cutie little mini light bulb. I'll turn you on. Yes, I will. Oh, you turned on. Good job, mini light bulb. Mini.
I never said that before.
No reaction.
Because it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It's Mizuki.
Oh, I needed to... Okay, right answer, but I meant to hit one of the timies.
Mizuki.
Oh. Something is revealed. Pain, Mother Blood, and Secrets. So I saw there was a split there. I wonder what that's all about. But that feels like a good way to finish this out. Meikai.
Are you okay?
Date. Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
Yes, we've solved her trauma by hugging her in the Somnium. After she calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Ota. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. And about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide.
What's inside this?
Sometimes a cleaning lady is hiding inside.
That's disturbing. Hey, can I pop this cherry?
What?
Date, you sounded quite proud of that pun. Perhaps you'd like to repeat it?
No thanks. It's not the same as the first time.
Yeah.
I want to hit Date over the head with that.
Thank you, Mizuki.
What? Where did that come from?
Sync manual.
Date, look! It's a Braun tube.
Brown tube.
No, a Braun
Braun.
tube.
Ferdinand Braun, inventor of the cathode ray tube.
That's how you get the colors on the TV, man.
I can't get my head around that one.
I played Umineko. I understand the nature of Braun tubes. I know there are little creatures inside of them that make the light. About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience.
And yet, the syncer can manipulate the dream. That would suggest... I feel your analogy is somewhat flawed, sir. How does Aiba appear in Somnium? Yeah, how come we're
Aiba
Aiba
is linked to your
and
brain
not
with
us?
an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Aiba is a part of your brain.
I see.
During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's somnium. Part of Aiba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Aiba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Aiba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
Hey, Pewter. When we were in Somnium earlier, Aiba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Aiba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
Uh-oh.
What part of that was my taste?
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Aiba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Aiba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
About that figure I saw.
Oh, that.
So was that like recorded? Could you guys see all that while we were doing it?
I saw it too.
I guess so.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious.
So presumably, it's rather than the first responders, this figure, this person, is what made Mizuki go into the column.
Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date?
How are we able to do Somnium by ourselves without the machine earlier?
That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a sinker allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Who do you think the suspect is?
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
What?
I'm kidding.
It wouldn't be the first thing to have the protagonist be involved in some nefarious way.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
I mean, you sound like a super genius, Pewter, to be able to create all this stuff. And you're only in your 30s? Like, that's crazy.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
So thoughts on this guy?
How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent. Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her. Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my
Yes.
mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
Yeah. Definitely one possibility I thought was the case, yeah.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
But here's my question. What did she still have an eye?
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
Presumably not, because there's no eye on the pick. And there's no eye in the socket, so where would the eye be?
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was
Yes.
Shoko's eye still there?
Thank you, boss.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
Okay, there we go.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
There we go. So it truly was a gouged out eye.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye,
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
and it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
How you doing, kid?
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
Smart kid, huh?
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Don't say that, Date. Are you hungry?
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
Ah, you want some stew, do you?
A promise?
Stu, you said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. when we're all done here.
Okay. Who sent you the Nile message? This is gonna be important.
I can't tell you.
You can't. That makes me think, rather than an anonymous identity, this is someone you know.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
And it's probably someone you know, and it's someone you don't want to be a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Hey, that's not fair. You get access to Date's brain. How come Date doesn't get access to your brain, huh?
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone.
Then we should know, right?
Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
Okay, come on. You know, what's the phrase? Once it's on the internet, it stays on the internet, or there are ways to recover like deleted cell phone messages and things, aren't there? Like I'm pretty sure I've heard that from. I mean, I don't watch cop shows or anything, but I've seen some stuff, and I feel like I've heard that before. Like, even if you think you've erased some stuff, it can still be recovered or in some way or something. Am I off base, or does this make sense? I mean, we're in the future. I don't know how far in the future. I still haven't been told what year it is. At least I don't think so. So maybe this Nile, what is it, an app, a company or something? This Nile thing, maybe it can do that. Maybe it can wipe it and it's gone forever or something, but I'm not sure I buy that.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
Okay. Like, this is something I was thinking about between sessions the other day. Like, I have a feeling there might be moments where, like, Aiba could hack into things, or, you know, be really useful in some cases, and then suddenly be not useful in others, and it's kind of just hand-waved. It's just like, oh, the system's too tough to crack, or, you know, or it's not even brought up. Like the thing with the blackmail with that A-set did, Iris, and like we didn't talk to Aiba at all about that, or she didn't mention about doing anything. It's like, what is it possible for Aiba to do? Because unless I know that, it feels like, I don't know. Maybe there's a term for what I'm thinking and I just don't know it. Like she could come to the rescue at some points and then other times just not. And it doesn't really feel like a good reason, I guess, is what I'm saying. Anyway. So about the figure I saw.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Okay.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Summarize for me. What does that mean?
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene,
But we don't have any details.
but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed.
Well, we know the direction they were walking away, right?
Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Okay, let me check. Okay, so we're gonna head to this new area, and then I think we're gonna finish up for the time being. We were able to do our Somnium, our first true Somnium. Wasn't able to find a secret, but you know, I'm not a completionist like that. Hopefully it's nothing too important, but it looked like it just was like concept art. So not really that important. So I guess it's alright. What's been updated? Dislikes conservatives, huh? Working with machine, collecting dojins, magical girls. Oh, imitating vuvuzelas. My goodness. These are his skills. He invented like a million amazing things. Seems to be the greatest scientist in the world at the moment. And these are the skills you put down? How are you younger than her? Man. You look older than her. Oh, man. I guess some people just age really gracefully. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and... Does that show up in the flowchart at all? Look at this. Look at this. Wow. So it's like a whole different chapter. How big is this game? Kate AI? That's crazy. I'm both what's the word I'm thinking? I'm thinking of a word, but it's not coming up in my head. I'm both curious and concerned. Curious in that I wonder what would it be flipping the other bird cage? It looked like it was full of balloons. What would have been? How would it have been so different? I mean, wouldn't we still flip the bird cage over and then go hug her? How would it be so different? Unless it's not that. And then, like, does this go off and branch more? Oh, man. Okay, well, that's definitely something to think about. Yeah. So, we were able to We were able to soothe her trauma, which is obviously good. And we are now on the trail of an ominous figure. So hopefully next time we'll be able to get something concrete, because we still don't have any concrete leads or anything really pointing us in a firm direction yet. So hopefully we get that next time. In any case, I've been the Worm, and I hope you're all having a good time. I hope you're all feeling well, and hope to see you next time.